ABC News contributor Tom Bossert. He is a former White House Homeland Security advisor. Tom, good morning. I want to remind everybody that early on, you predicted there would be 500,000 deaths in America in this pandemic. Many people doubted you. Here we are, though, a year later, and sadly, you were right. Can you reflect a little bit on where things stand right now from your point of view in the pandemic?
You know, Dan, there's so much jubilation and joy and hope right now. It's hard to go back to those times. I felt very frustrated, along with a lot of others that planned for this for so long, in trying to communicate a difficult and complex topic to people who thought we were crazy or that we didn't know exactly how to make these predictions. So my biggest reflection is that we saw how the virus spread among human beings in Europe. Now, we had seen some in China, but at the time, as you'll remember, in March, we saw it in Italy, the first Western country affected. And what they went through was a harbinger for what we were about to go through. And so while I share a lot of the joy, we've got a lot of progress behind us and a lot of hope in front of us. I'm seeing in Europe today some really devastating spread of this new variant. So I'm a little worried that we might be a few weeks ahead of ourselves here in the reopenings. But as I look back, I think it's a parallel that's almost exactly to the day and to the month what we saw in March a year ago.
So you talked about reopenings there. Do you think states should put the brakes on in terms of opening up movie theaters and restaurants and gyms, et cetera?
Well, it's going to be really hard for them to effectively put the brakes on. What I'm seeing and what we're all reporting on here at ABC, people are going to go to those events no matter what we do. And I think the responsible message from leadership has to be to reinforce what we just heard in that last clip. Let's not rush. Let's not be irresponsible. I can't imagine how devastating it will be to our psyches, to our mental health, to our economy if we go this far, get 2 feet from or 2 yards from the end zone, and then let up and get caught from behind. And make no mistake, this is really a race, not just with the vaccination against the original COVID strain, but it's a race against this new strain taking a foothold. And as I've always kind of used as a rule of thumb through this, what would I wish I had done today, 2 weeks from now? And I think 2 weeks from now, we'll see the data on spread around us right now that we can't quite measure. And I think in 2 weeks, we're going to see, unfortunately, some increased vaccines and adoption rates, but some really shockingly new outbreaks of the new virus. So there's a lot of positive and negative to analyze, but I can't really predict a bright July, as the president did, for at least another 2 or 3 weeks.
This is not over, no matter how you look at this. Tom Bossert, thank you very much. Really appreciate your analysis on a Saturday morning.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.